You can barely see the skyline in Seoul this afternoon. A thick blanket of haze and smog is hanging over the nation, partially from the high levels of ultrafine particles blowing in from China, but also from factories and vehicles right here in Korea.
And unfortunately, it won't be long before the air gets even worse with the annual arrival of yellow dust from China in the spring. Our Connie Lee has more.
It's a hazy, smoggy Tuesday in Seoul. Visibility levels are expected to be at a low of 2.5 kilometers or less across the nation this week.
I wore a mask out because I heard the fine dust particle levels are high. I can actually feel that my throat is dry and uncomfortable.
This is in part from the worsening smog in China, where fine dust levels have been at least 9 times higher than levels recommended by the World Health Organization. And according to environmental researchers in Korea, factories and vehicles in the nation are also to blame for the smog, which can cause respiratory and cardiac problems. On Monday, the Seoul city government issued a fine dust advisory around noon and asked people to stay indoors. The particulate matter level of 2.5 was high, at 92 micrograms per cubic meter for over 2 hours. The limit recommended by the Korean government is 85 micrograms per cubic meter. And it looks like these conditions will remain until the arrival of rain forecast for Thursday nationwide. But in the weeks to come, conditions could worsen as the smog could soon be joined by the annual arrival of yellow dust come March.
The conditions in the Gobi Desert and in Inner Mongolia are set to become drier in March, so the yellow dust could start coming into Korea via the northwesterly winds.
The Korea Meteorological Administration says the yellow dust levels this year will be similar to last, but instead of conditions peaking in April, the highest levels could come a month earlier. Connie Lee, Arirang News.